You're listening to Clearly Conspicuous, a podcast series brought to you by Holland & Knight's Consumer Protection Defense and Compliance Team. Here at Holland & Knight, we have the working knowledge of how federal and state agencies operate and how courts address consumer protection issues to effectively work with our clients to address these issues.
Good day and welcome to another podcast of Clearly Conspicuous. As we've noted in previous sessions, our goals in these podcasts is to make you succeed in this current environment that's very aggressive and progressive, make you aware of what's going on with both the federal and state consumer protection agencies, and to give you practical tips for success. It's a privilege to be with you today. Today we discuss yet another FTC action concerning Made in the USA. The FTC, Federal Trade Commission, is taking action against Exoto USA, doing business as Old Southern Brass, for falsely claiming that certain company products were manufactured in the U.S. and that the company was veteran-operated and donated 10% of its sales to military service charities. The FTC's proposed order would stop the company and its owner for making these deceptive claims and require them to pay a monetary judgment. The director of the FTC's Bureau of Consumer Protection said, quote, "This company and its owners' brazen, deceptive, cheating consumers who wanted to support U.S. manufacturing, veteran-operated businesses, and veteran charities is unacceptable. We will continue to hold accountable those who profit from false Made in the USA and military association claims." According to the FTC's complaint, Old Southern made many claims on its website and in its advertising that the products it sold were made in the United States, including one post featuring America gifts for the America man in your life that said, quote, "All of our products are 100% American made, and nothing says America like making products right here at home for the America man or woman alike," close quote. The complaint charges that, in spite of such claims, many of the company's products were wholly imported from China or contained significant imported content. In addition, the complaint points to numerous instances where Old Southern claimed affiliation with the U.S. military, including that the company was veteran-operated, donated 10% of sales to military service charities, and that it sold products that included bullets or casings used by the U.S. military. One post on the company's website said, quote, "As a veteran-operated business in the United States, our mission is to give back to fellow American patriots who have served and protected our country," close quote. Despite the company's claims, the company was not operated by a veteran, and the products it sold as being used by the U.S. military were not actually used by the U.S. military. The complaint also charged that the company did not donate 10% of sales to veterans charities as it claimed. In fact, the company claimed charitable deductions that amounted to less than 0.5% of sales. The FTC's proposed order against the company and its owner, which they have agreed to, prohibits them from making any false or misleading claims, including any about affiliation with or support of the U.S. military or veterans. It requires that $150,000 must be turned over to the FTC. The order also includes a number of requirements about the claims they made about the origin of their products. 1, restriction on unqualified claims. The company and its owner will be prohibited from making unqualified U.S. origin claims for any product unless they can show that the product's final assembly or processing, and all significant processing, takes place in the United States, and that all or virtually all of its ingredients or components of the products are made or sourced in the U.S. 2, requirements for qualified claims. The company and its owner are required to include in any qualified Made in the USA claims a clear and conspicuous disclosure about the extent to which the product contains foreign parts, ingredients, or components or processing. 3. Requirements for assembly claims. The company and its owner must ensure, when claiming a product is assembled in the U.S., that it lasts substantially transformed in the U.S., its principal assembly takes place in the U.S., and U.S. assembly operations are indeed substantial. The order includes a monetary judgment of $4,572,000, which is partially suspended due to the defendant's inability to pay the full amount. Yet, if the commission finds that the defendants lied about their financial status, the full amount of the judgment could become immediately payable. The FTC will publish a description of the consent agreement package in the Federal Register very soon. The agreement will be subject to public comment, after which the Commission will decide whether to make the proposed consent order final. Instructions for filing comments appear in the published notice on regulations.gov. So here's the key takeaway. Claims made in the USA are on the front burner of FTC interest right now. If you make such claims, pay very close attention to the rules of the road as announced by the FTC. So please stay tuned to further programs as we identify and address the key issues and developments and provide strategies for success. I wish you continued success and a meaningful day. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Clearly Conspicuous. For more information on our Consumer Protection Defense and Compliance Team, visit hklaw.com/CPDC or email anthony.diresta@hklaw.com with any questions about today's episode.